Hello, everybody. Sage here. It's been a while. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, I'm here now. I wanted to do a reading on, I've kind of touched on it before, and I hear this question a lot. It's like, you know, what was the motivation? I mean, we can kind of touch on different aspects of it. I mean, just superficially and kind of guess, but it's like what was the motivation for what happened to Shanann Watts and her babies? And I kind of want to split this into two different videos. I want to do one for Nicole Kessinger and another for Chris Watts, just to kind of pinpoint what the motives were. What were their motives? Um, Again, I just kind of want to pinpoint it. I think we kind of know, but I think it'll be interesting to see what comes out of these readings. So, anyway, and I also, at the end of the video, I'm going to announce the winner of September's um, free reading. So, stay tuned for that. All right, I did do a little bit of speckling before I began the video, so I'll do a little bit more. Again, I have to say before all of my readings, all alleged, my opinion, not facts. One more. Okay, I'm going to do Nicole Kessinger first. Nicole Kessinger. Well, this first line already tells me a lot. And I'll get into it after I get all of the spread down. I use the Grand Tableau spread. The way I read my cards is unique to how I don't follow any set of rules. I've been doing this for a long time and I figured out a way to do it that works for me. Okay, so I concentrated on what was her motivation for her involvement with what happened with Shanann Watts and her babies. And the first thing that shows up, you guys, which gives me chills, is the lady in the ring. And the lady is, how I'm interpreting it, is a replacement of she wanted to be that person, which we kind of figured, but we were kind of touching on it a little bit. But this really verifies it that she absolutely wanted to trade lives. She wanted what Shanann had, and the ring as well. So she wanted the commitment, the ring. She wanted to take that. She wanted to take that from Shanann and adopt that lifestyle as her own. Um, Also, um, she definitely thought she was smarter than everybody else, which shows by the fox card. as well as information, hidden information. Lilies, which is peace, but next to the lilies is the birch rod, which means a disruption of. So this all didn't come to plan. The plan obviously didn't come to fruition like she wanted it to. Um, and also, a lot of times, it's kind of sad. Well, not just kind of, it is so sad. The cross is above the child, which is next to the tree. The tree is the soul, and 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 it's all about patterns, you guys. So diagonal from the tree is the coffin, which is the unaliving of a child, and and diagonal from that is the snake, which is um, by a taking of I can't say the M word um, on YouTube, but you get my gist. So, um, also, I want to point something out here too. This is just kind of an affirmation of the information that we're receiving through these cards. Is the letter, which is um, news, and um, the gentleman is um, at the corner of that, which is letters, news, um, information gathering, or coming of two minds. So this was a planned event. So this just kind of verifies that this was a planned event for um, this horrible plan. I'm trying to get around the YouTube words, you guys, so bear with me. So you kind of get what I'm saying, though, that this is a verification of it being planned. And across from the snake also is the clover, which is luck. They ran out of luck. And I really, truly, truly, absolutely believe that if it were not for Nicole Atkinson, that it would have been much more difficult. Um, Things would have possibly have turned out differently. So she had thwarted that plan. Their luck ran out. So really interesting. Um, because of what happened, the decisions that they had made, of course, the tower, which is a prison, that figures in this as well. Um, Cutting short their dreams and aspirations, and um, revealing. It's a revealing of their true natures. I mean, you can't. They Nobody on this planet. I absolutely feel my dog just came in. Uh, I feel like everyone has been touched by this case. So, and knows, I mean, I feel like most people know the true natures of Chris Watts and Nicole Kessinger. So, I mean, that's a lot of consciousness gathered regarding this opinion of them, and a knowing of them. So, I mean, that's a lot of power. And I got to tell you guys, with so much light of that going against them, um, it's kind of like, I really truly believe that when people pray together, that outcomes can be actually, in my opinion, can be better, because the collective consciousness gathers together, and they envision like a healing, or like whatever somebody wants to be prayed for, like a new job or whatever, I think that the collective consciousness holds a certain power. And this has definitely worked against these two people, Chris Watts and Nicole Kessinger. But anyway, I digress. Uh, anyway, so again, I want to bring to your attention, she absolutely, the very first card that pops up being the lady is in reference to, in my opinion, her wanting to trade places with Shanann. She absolutely um, wanted to take over. She wanted to take everything over. And, but she didn't want anything to do with the kids. Nothing to do with kids. The kids were not even, you guys, they were not even a factor in any of her plans, which kind of leads me to believe that it's a very big possibility that she wanted that to happen to them from the very beginning, um, which I kind of think I do believe I had foreseen that in a different reading, but this is just a verification of it. It's really sad. I mean, she absolutely, when she had gone after Chris Watts, we're talking about Nicole Kessinger, because that's what she did. She targeted him. Um, her whole intention was to um, absolutely annihilate everything that he had before with Shanann. She wanted nothing to do with what they had created together, meaning the children. Um, yeah, they never even entered into her plans because she wanted him to restart anew and recreate that lifestyle with her. She thought that she could actually do better than what she felt like Shanann was doing, which, come on, she doesn't even hold a candle to Shanann. In my opinion, Shanann was beautiful and smart, such a good mother, and none of the things that Nicole Kessinger is or could be. And yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Hmm. So anyway, there's definitely oh, okay. So there's also something I want to point out, which is kind of showing itself to me, is the birds, which is a speaking to by electronic means, but also it is it's like speaking through, how do I put this? Like a ghost box, right? It's like speaking through that ghost talk as well. Electricity actually um, has a lot to do with it, in my opinion. So anyway, and that the birds, which signify that, is next to the coffin, and she's really paranoid, you guys, which she should be. It's not. The children are not. Um, they have nothing to do with her. Um, but she's paranoid about it, you guys. So she's envisioning it in her head. And so, like late at night, and she hears a noise, she thinks it's them coming after her, right? I mean, people can be their own worst enemies. Um, like, yeah, it's kind of like the threat of a witch's curse. Um, Sometimes you don't even have to a witch doesn't even have to do a curse. They just have to hint at it. and the person that it's directed at will create that within themselves. They create that curse within themselves. They get paranoid, and all of a sudden a black cloud follows them. And this is what's happening with her. Which I say, good. You know what? Not a moment's peace. And yeah, you guys, it's at nighttime, and it's around a certain time that this happens with her. She gets really paranoid. She doesn't get much sleep. Um, there is something visiting her though. Oh, um, I'll touch on that later. I don't want to look into that just right now. Um, oh, it is bad. Okay. Uh, oh, I got chills. So I, I, I gotta tell you guys, I am not surprised that that's happening with her. There is something, there's something attaching itself to her. Mm, anyway, um, no peace and tranquility. I say good, in my opinion. I say great. I don't think she deserves it. Um, I think she had a lot, in my opinion, I think she had a lot to do with what happened. And I think we've kind of honed down what her motivation is. Um, doesn't surprise me. I'm sure it doesn't surprise you guys. So anyway, I'm going to end this reading, and I think maybe I'm going to write some notes, and at a later reading we'll delve into what this darkness that is following her. And yeah, it's going to have to be later. I don't want to delve into it right now because there's got to be some protective measures involved regarding that, and I'm just not going to do it right now. So anyway, I'm going to move on. I want to announce the free reading um, contest winner for September. I hope everybody can see that. I made sure it's 1 to 500. Last time I messed up and um, I had to do another video doing it right. So 1 to 500, generate. Oh, number 7. Oh my gosh, that's a good number. Please, somebody win. Please, please, please. All right. Number 7, you're the lucky winner. Yay! All right, everybody. I missed you all. And I will do the next reading on Chris Watson, what his motivation is. Um, so anyway, everybody take care. Love and light to you all. And I'll see you next time.